Alright folks, I figured I would do a little 3-month review here of the Chrysler 300C SRT8. So I've owned this car for just about 3 months and I put about 1,500 miles on it, give or take. Again, probably 300 of those, 400 of those miles were freshly paved road. 300 of those miles were taking it home, so I really didn't get to experience that much. But with that being said, we have a little bit of dust up here. We're gonna have to slow down. With that being said, I love the car. It was $18,000 with 72,000 miles on it, give or take. You can't beat the value on that, especially in today's climate, I should say, not culture. If you're looking for a great deal on a performance car, a Charger or 300 SRT8 are the way to go, because out of this version, kind of V1 of the SRT8 lineup, the Magnum, Challenger, Charger, 300, even Crossfire, Neon, and Caliber, if you can even find one of those, this is the way to go. Either this or the Charger. This is depreciated the most, and this gives you the best basically bang for your buck in terms of money and in terms of getting into that performance machine. So with that being said, this is, I guess I could say, my fourth enthusiast car, but this is my most favorite. Say what you want about the interior, it's not like great, but that's okay. I mean, it gets you where you need to be and what you need to do. You're not buying it for that, basically. So 3 months into it, I haven't had any problems with it. I do have to replace the front pads and rotors, but that is what it is. I kind of knew it when I was going into it that I'd have to do that, so that's fine with me. That's going to be about $500. It's not going to be too expensive. Probably cheaper than that, honestly. But overall, I'm very happy with the car here. It does everything that it needs to do really, really well. So like I was saying, the car's been really good for me. To get to the point here, it's got 73,000 miles. The only thing that I have had to replace here has been the brake pads and rotors, and I'm gonna do that here within the next few weeks, and that's it. But to tell you the truth, I'm really happy with the car. I've never felt like anything's really gonna go wrong with it, and to tell you the truth, anything that does, it's not gonna be as expensive to fix as something like my Mercedes I had or my Genesis, and those aren't the caliber of performance car that this car is. So, and this brings back a little bit of nostalgia for me too. So I mean, really, 3 months into it, I'm very happy. I'm always looking for the next best thing. That's just me. That's just who I am. I don't know. Eventually, I'm going to work my way up to a Hellcat. That's what I want. That's what I'm going to get. Eventually, that's going to happen. That or a CT6V. One or the other, that's going to happen. And a TRX is also in there too. So it just, everything takes time. But overall, this is a great car. And if any of you have newer cars, you'll know that, like my truck, for example, that has so much tech in it. It's so loaded with tech. This, for a 2007, is loaded with tech, yes. But in today's standards, this is very simplistic, very to the point. I like that. I value that, especially in today's world when so many cars are going away from analog gauges, from analog buttons. Everything's digital. I like that to a point. In my truck, yeah, that's okay. That's totally fine. But in sports cars, we gotta bring back everything to analog, and that's just not the way stuff is going. So 3 months into it, I'm very happy. when I do the brakes, I'll do something about that. You know, it's important to take care of these vehicles. Don't beat on them. These are special vehicles now, and you can have your fun with them, but you need to make sure that you're taking care of the vehicles too. And that's why I appreciate this car. I appreciate the owner who took care of it before me. And 3 months into it, so far so good. I can thoroughly say I really enjoy it. I would go out and buy one of these if I were you guys on the fence, for sure. As a second vehicle, yes.